morning, everybody, and welcome to a weekly message from Jesus. Each week, we try to bring you a channeled message from our Lord, and each week, He doesn't disappoint. Oh, I know that He is waiting here for us. So, why don't we just simply begin? Hello, everyone. Yes, Barry's correct. Each week, I try to bring you a message. Each week, I try to change my message a little bit so that it doesn't sound the same, so I wouldn't bore you. Today, I would like to speak to you about frustration and determination. I know that many of you are frustrated today by many things. Your lives are very difficult. Your governments don't protect you. You're living in times of high inflation where it's very difficult to pay your bills. Your schools have taken me out of them. Heaven forbid that you would say Pledge of Allegiance or the Lord's Prayer in school anymore. Many employers take advantage of their employees. But most importantly, I know that many of you are frustrated when you try to spread my words. People just don't want to take time to listen to them, do they? I know that many of you are very frustrated by that. I'm very frustrated by that. I've had people ignoring me for thousands and thousands of years. That's a long time over on your planet. Not much over here, but it's very frustrating for me. I do my best. I send my messengers back to speak my words. I try to come to you. I try to do everything that I can to bring you my simple messages of faith and devotion. You see, all I'm trying to do is make your lives better. Your incarnate life is very short, but your soul life is forever. And I'm trying to make that as good for you as I can. Many people cannot see past their incarnate lives. Many people simply don't care. Why should they go out of their way in their daily lives to serve a God that they can't see? Sounds logical when you say it like that, but it's not. You see, the whole purpose of incarnate life is to improve your soul life. Many people will never understand that. Many people don't even believe in me. That's their problem. I still love them. They're like bad children. You still love them, but you still try to tell them what is right. There is so much going on today to mislead people. Many of your news organizations don't tell the truth. Whole countries are built on propaganda, lies, deceit, dishonesty. Those traits are ruining countries today. Now, if you left it up to many of your politicians, it'd be the same thing in the United States. It'd be the same thing in England, France, Germany. You see, politicians seem to have a basic greed about them, a basic feeling that they're better than anybody else. Today, elitism is taking over much of your schools, much of your government, much of your way of lives. You see, there's people that have accumulated incredible wealth and they look down on everybody else. They think they're so much better. They think literally that they can do what they want. They think the justice system will never affect them. Sadly, many of them are right. Many people do get away with terrible things. They get away with terrible things until their day of passing. That's when it all ends. That's when all of the nasties, all of the bad, all of the people that look down on others will learn that they made a major mistake. Even though they thought that they enjoyed their lives, that they had lived the best possible things, they had their mansions, they had their yachts, they had their mistresses. They thought they lived the high life. But once they die, they're going to live the low life. Do you like that one? I'm talking about the lower realms. They're going to enjoy the low life, the lower realms. From the high life to the low life in one heartbeat. Think about that. I don't think I've ever brought that one up to you before. You need to pay attention to my messages. There are so many of you out there that are wonderful people. I have tried so hard. There are many people trying to help others. There's some very good charities. There are many, many people out there that truly try to follow my words, and I am so happy for that. There are many people out there that have become so frustrated with trying to serve me that they've given up. I would hope that those people would reconsider. I know frustration is something that must be conquered in a human lifetime. Determination will help you conquer frustration. You have to know when to move ahead in your life. Sometimes circumstances demand that you make a major change. Maybe you change jobs, go to a different church, change how you are trying to help others. I have tried to make it as easy as I can for you to spread my words. You can tell others about this podcast. We've been doing it now for several years, and we have quite a few people watch it. I've had Barry write a book of the messages that I've given you. There aren't many people that have taken time to read that. I do all that I can do. You have to overcome your frustration and do all that you can do. You see, evil is out there so many places. I have had many, many years of frustration. Compare that to how many years you've had. You see, I created humans. I created evil to challenge them. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Sometimes I think, I might have made a mistake. We all make mistakes. If you don't follow my message, you're making the greatest mistake of your life. If you don't help others, you're making a great mistake. Today I see people making more mistakes than you can ever imagine. But there's times everybody's going to understand the mistakes that they made. That's the way of things. I would like you today to make a point of trying to spread my words. Don't let the frustration that other people show to you stop your determination. You see, there's many people out there that need to hear these words. Those people may not even understand that they need to hear the words. They need to hear my preachings. They need to hear what I want them to do, and they need to hear what will make their lives better when they return. They need to understand that they will return, and whatever they have with them will not be part of their journey. Frustration and determination. If the frustration outweighs the determination, then you will probably fail. If the determination outweighs the frustration, then you're going to succeed. Look at many of the great businessmen. They failed many times before they succeeded. Milton Hershey is one of my greatest servants. He failed multiple times, but he did not let it stop him. He created a network of charities, of schools. He did incredible things. Take time to listen to what he did. Do some research. Andrew Carnegie. He tried to give away his entire fortune. He just didn't live long enough to accomplish it. These people faced failure before they faced success. Had they not been determined, they would have never succeeded. You see, when I send people back to serve me, I truly hope that their free will leads to determination and not frustration. Today, I think my message was a little different. I hope that you give it to others. I hope that you're not frustrated by everything in your life. Pray to me. Pray to my angels. Pray to my saints. We will try to give you guidance to lead you through the frustration of life. Don't ever think that you're in this alone, because you're not. Don't ever think that frustration can lead to suicide. That is a total mistake on your part, because you will have to repeat all of these lessons. You'll have to watch the sadness that you create, the grief. Cutting your life short is a terrible thing. Don't ever consider it. Do not ever let the frustration of life lead you to the point that you would consider taking your own life. Today, I'm going to once again bless you. I do it every week. I hope you enjoy feeling my energies. I hope you enjoy hearing my words. And I hope that you make the decision today to overcome the frustrations that you feel. Go out and help others. There is no truer happiness than having an individual come to you and tell you that you changed their lives for the better, that you led them to God, that you gave them the information they need to pull themselves up, to eliminate the frustrations they were feeling in their lives, and to succeed. If you don't ever have anybody tell you that, you've never known true happiness. You only think you have. So thank you once again. Thank you for listening. Pay attention to my messages. They will help eliminate much frustration for you. Goodbye. God bless you. And I will speak with you again next week. Thank you very much, Father. I know I feel the frustration every day. I know that I try to pass the words on, and I know that people ignore me. It is very frustrating, but I am also very determined. And until the last day that last heartbeat, I'm going to be trying to pass on your words. So goodbye. Thank you for listening. Tell your friends, be determined. Do not be frustrated. We will speak again next week. Thank you.